Hey guys, Youngblood with you for this week's Summarize the Verse, where we cover around the verse and reverse the verse in one quick video. This time it's from ATV on 12.8, focused on Austin. They went on to confirm that Evocati is still running through 2.6 testing, and it should be going to a bigger PTU within the next few days. So that's good news for you, those of you that are interested in the new flight model or Star Marine and all that good stuff. The Austin studio is currently working on updating the cockpits and how those actions actually take place. Basically, players should feel like rapid acceleration or deceleration, really any G-inducing event a little bit more within the cockpit. So whether that be, kind of blurring lines or whether that be your character leans a little bit more, there should be some sort of physical feel to those G-inducing events. They're working through rapid entry and exit of seats and cockpits, or what they're calling combat speed entry. It's based on actual mocaps that they've done, so they're actually pretty accurate regardless of whatever speed they decide to have you get in and out. So basically they want to have combat speed, which is faster than walking speed, which we have today, and an additional emergency speed, which should end up being the fastest. They plan on having this implemented this year for all of the current ships, so that should be happening pretty soon. Chris Smith has been working on the F7C model to bring it up to the current standards. Now, this isn't an actual change to the body or the dimensions or the functions of the ship. It's not like the F7A rework that we kind of seen teased. Basically, he's going through and cleaning up the unit, improving the textures to be smoother. They're lowering the overall polygon count, and it's basically helping in the universe. A good example of that would be the wing is now an actual part of the ship. It's not just kind of stuck into the mesh somewhere. Speaking of mesh, all these textures and everything are going to apply to all the other variants because all those are shared assets. So this is going to be an improvement for the whole Hornet line. There's also some cockpit updates that include cleaning up the clarity and basically making the decals a little more crisp, so reading your displays is going to be a little bit easier. Squadron 42 animation is ongoing, with them recently getting universal transitions filmed. And what these are basically activities like moving between seated and standing, very basic things like that. They're working on other things like animations for grabbing objects in the game. David Peng is working on crew animations like having someone directing the flight deck. Now these are interactive based on what's happening around you, so you're not going to have somebody sitting there trying to launch a ship down the catapult if there's not a ship queued up ready to go. Moving on to Reverse the Verse, that was hosted today, 12/9. The guests today were Brian Brewer in animation and Chris Smith with vehicle art. They developed animations within animations. And an example of this would be like sitting at a bar, then ordering a drink, then taking a drink of that drink. Or perhaps sitting on a toilet, then you play on your Mobi-Glass or read a newspaper. Basically, there's different levels of animations that can take place. And this actually has applications specifically with the AI, and I think this is where the real win is, because the AI are going to be able to go up to a ship to repair it. They're going to reach into a toolbox, grab a tool, use it, put it away, get another one, start repairing, and all of those are complex animations that are kind of seamlessly blended together. And the last thing to talk about today is going to be the 300 series, the major rework that we all know is coming and desperately needed. It isn't slated to happen until after the F8 Lightning is done. So if we're saying that's going to happen after that, maybe Squadron 42 release time to start the 300 series work, but it should be somewhere around there. So that's your summary of this week's verse. If you guys have questions, let me know. Otherwise, stay tuned for more coming soon, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.